Did you know that these 8 factors would force Tesla stock to double in the next months, says an expert. Due to the expectation that the semi and cyber truck will be released in the upcoming year, an increasing number of investors are now bullish on Tesla stock. You wouldn't want to overlook these explanations. Gary Black has tweeted again about his thoughts on Tesla catalysts as of September 25. He stated, "My Tesla put at 550 is unchanged," in the same thread. It is predicated on a 2026 PE of 40, on a 2026 EPS of 20.80 or 832, discounted back over a period of 3.25 years at a rate of 13.6% of T6 or 1.6x Tesla beta. I figure in 6 to 12 months, others will figure out what I know. The managing partner and co-founder of Future Fund LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor dedicated to making growth equity investments in businesses that are transforming the world, is Gary Black. Gary has held senior management roles at some of the most reputable international investment management companies for almost 30 years. He was appointed to the partnership committee of Goldman Sachs and made CIO for the U.S. Asset Management Group earlier in his career. As a senior research analyst at Sanford Bernstein, he started his career in the investing market in 1992. From 1993 to 1998, Gary was named the top analyst in his field by the Institutional Investor All-American Research Team 6 times in a row, including his debut year in the field. The financial press regularly asks Black for his analysis of the equity markets. Gary Black listed what he thinks would be 8 Tesla catalysts as of September 25, 2022, in a tweet on September 26. 1. The October liftoff of the Twitter transaction. 2. The October 3 Q-Vols EPS. 3. In October, the S&P might raise Tesla's credit rating. 4. For Q4, new gigafactories will open in the East and UK. 5. The December $10 billion buyout of Tesla. 6. The Q4 FSD beta release. 7. The debut of Cybertrucks by mid-2023. 8. A mid-2024 EV launch priced at $30,000. Nevertheless, Black believes that over the next 6 to 12 months, Tesla stock will trade at $550. Black posted an article from Business Insider that examined a research report from Bonda Research, indicating that shopper interest in Tesla had increased significantly in advance of the latest 3-for-1 stock split. Purchases are soaring, according to Bonda's weekly bulletin, although retail investors haven't been this bullish since summer 20. Although Tesla's institutional holdings as a percentage of float is higher at 53%, it is still the lowest of the 7 tech stocks on the list, with Alphabet Incorporated having the greatest institutional ownership of 85% among the large-cap tech names. Restricted shares are securities that are not fully transferable from the issuing business to the recipient of the award until certain requirements are met. Black released data on Twitter indicating that float is related to the number of outstanding shares, less any restricted shares. Regretfully for fans of electric vehicles, Tesla came in last among the 7 tech companies whose names were disclosed. Of Tesla's outstanding shares, 44% were held by institutions. As to Black's analysis, there could be several reasons for institutional investors to be relatively light, including a weak board of directors, key executive risk, capital allocation, excessive valuation, and the CEO's split focus. But according to Black, one of these locations has been identified in one of the 8 Tesla catalysts, overhang from the Twitter acquisition lifted by October. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, replied in the affirmative when asked on Twitter if he was done selling. It's crucial to prevent an emergency Tesla stock sale in the hopefully remote event that Twitter compels this deal to close and some equity partners fail to materialize. He said yes when questioned further about whether he would repurchase Tesla shares in the event that the Twitter transaction fell through. In addition, Black anticipates that the third quarter earnings report will be quite successful, and he thinks this may be a huge boost for Tesla. Tesla announced in a recent announcement that it had built and delivered over 365,000 automobiles. They stated securing vehicle transportation capacity at a reasonable cost during these peak logistics weeks in Q3 is becoming increasingly challenging as our production volumes continue to grow. At the end of the quarter, we had more cars in transit as a result of our weekly shift to a more equitable regional mix of vehicle construction. Customers will receive these autos when they arrive at their destination. They have been ordered. According to information released by Tesla, the firm will release its third quarter financial results on Wednesday, October 19, 2022, following the close of the market. Investors are currently clutching onto their seats and crossing their fingers for a better than expected third quarter earnings report. Rewinding Black pointed out that certain mutual funds might not have been able to purchase Tesla stock due to the company's non-investment grade debt rating. Given the company's solid balance sheet and the likelihood that rating agencies would raise the company's debt rating this year, this may not have as much of an impact. He continued, "This too is presented in the list of catalysts for Tesla. The S&P potentially upgrading Tesla's debt rating in October. It's believed that Tesla, the sixth most valuable corporation in the world, would eventually shed its junk bond rating and turn into a blue chip. Even after turning a profit for over 2 years running and amassing over $18 billion in cash while carrying very little debt, rating agencies such as S&P Global Ratings and Moody's Investor Service continue to label Tesla as a junk bond. Analysts and rating specialists currently anticipate that Tesla will be upgraded by the end of the year. According to Joel Levington, a credit analyst at Bloomberg Intelligence, Tesla continues to generate substantial cash flow. Ratings agencies will eventually need to take action, and an upgrading to investment grade before year-end wouldn't surprise me." While this might not be significant to the typical investor or Tesla stockholders, certain huge funds, who frequently have a policy of not making investments in firms with ratings below investment grade or blue chips, find it to be rather significant. In contrast to its competitors with astronomically high values, such as Apple and Amazon, Tesla has a lower proportion of its shares held by large institutional investors as a result of certain huge funds being discouraged from investing in the company. S&P raised Tesla to a BB+ in October, while Moody's did the same in January, one notch below investment grade. Nishit Madlani, head of S&P's North American auto sector ratings, even predicted in June that Tesla will probably receive an upgrade by year's end. Black believes that new gigafactories in the East and UK for the fourth quarter will also be Tesla catalysts. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, has often stated that he intends to build additional gigafactories in order to increase output in the upcoming years. Cybertruck and Tesla FSD are two more catalysts that were previously covered on the second quarter earnings call. Numerous eagerly awaited projects were covered during the conference, including Cybertruck, FSD, and 4680. The much-anticipated Cybertruck, electric semi-truck, revised roadster concept, and other ambitious projects like the humanoid robot are still in the development stage, according to Tesla. Musk revealed that the team's ongoing priorities are some future platform design and getting Cybertruck ready for manufacturing. According to Musk, Tesla plans to begin working on the Cybertruck, a pickup that looks experimental, in the middle of 2019. "I think it might actually be our best product ever," Musk says. With regard to Autopilot, over 100,000 owners have benefited from the FSD beta, which allows them to drive on city streets. Owners are pleased with the system's capabilities, and Tesla plans to keep enhancing it every week. Furthermore, FSD beta is expected to be made available to all North American users before the end of the year. According to Musk, in the next Q3 2022 financial reports and Q&A webcast, fans of Tesla could anticipate better news and more lucid updates on their eagerly anticipated products from the top EV manufacturer. The managing partner of Future Fund LLC, Gary Black, is still optimistic about the well-known electric car manufacturer Tesla. Black had been tweeting positive things about Tesla before the company's Q2 results report, even though the general public was expecting the company to post disappointing deliveries. Investors can only hope that Tesla will release a third quarter financial report that meets their expectations. Even so, a lot of people continue to think that Tesla will make an